Cornel West ghost breaking points, and here's a clip where they're admitting to inviting him on multiple times, and not only not getting an answer, they're not getting a single response from the Cornel West. So he's effectively ghosting them. Let's listen to that conversation. It actually came about because of a question from their audience member.
Ian Thompson, Cornel West interview. When? Is there a reason Breaking Points is yet to hold a candidate interview with Cornel West? Our plans to conduct such an interview since launching his campaign has appeared on a wider range of independent corporate media. Given the Crystal's assertion that Green candidacy will serve to benefit Trump or whoever the Republican nominee is, seems only fair to give him a chance to directly respond and engage in an honest back and forth. We completely agree. Crystal?
Yes, we have been requesting him literally for months, especially ever since he first announced, back when he was doing the People's Party thing. And so the ball's kind of in his court.
They've been asking since he announced with the People's Party. I wish he would have went on that time, because we would have saw in that interview them say a bunch of shit that wasn't true, and then he would have switched to the Green Party and we would have had some shit. So I wish he went to the interview with him when he was still running for the People's Party. But you mean to telling me he's been ghosting? You know how many interviews this guy has been on? He had to have been on now roughly about 175 interviews. At one point, I think we were on our second or third interview with him, and he was saying he had, his manager or his wife was saying he had done like 135 interviews over a week. So do you think it's intentional? Why wouldn't he respond to one of the largest platforms on the internet? Why wouldn't he respond to that when he's been on several platforms a lot smaller, like ours, that only has 40,000 subscribers? Why would he do that? Unless he knows your politics, unless he knows who you are.
Entirely in his court, folks.
Yeah, we would love to have exactly the exchange and discussion that you're talking about. I think our audience would really enjoy to see that. I want to hear his perspective and, go back and forth. Our political view, I share.
You share what? They love to say, oh, we're 99%. Really? So you're only saying the 0.1% is the NATO and you vote for Joe? Because that's, to me, is quite big of a pie, larger of a pie than the small percentage that you're trying to say here. Let's continue.
They're almost completely just have a disagreement in terms of tactics. So yeah, we've reached out, and as of now, in recent weeks, have not heard anything.
If you want, you guys can send him an email, and you should tell him to come on the show. He can.
No, we should not.
Amount of time. We will happily sit here. We'll have a great conversation.
No, you won't.
Look forward to it if it were to happen. And we've invited him, as I've said, many, many times.
Okay? Many times, and he said, "Fuck y'all, motherfuckers." That's what he said to you, Breaking Points, and you deserve it, because all you are corporate Democratic shielding news on YouTube. That's it. You have the same talking points. You use the same corporate sourcing, I should say. You're no different. We can turn to a segment on Trump and hear the same sort of talking points that we would hear on MSNBC's Morning Joe. So whatever. I'm so happy. That is the one thing I am happy he hasn't been on their show.